If you have interest in heavy equipment, think the dirt world might be the place for you, but you want to get a feel for it, feel the waters before you really dive in or say sign up for a school, becoming the yard supervisor is a really good option for you. This role can introduce you to a lot of different things, can open up your eyes, give you a lot of knowledge, and it can also give you a good feel for what the industry is like. My name is Chad. This is Excavation Revelation, the place where excavation topics are discussed and strategies are revealed. Today we're going to look at a yard supervisor, what the position is, and how beneficial it is if you're starting out in the heavy equipment field. There are many advantages to starting out by working at the shop. You're going to see a lot of things that most people in the company aren't necessarily going to see. Here you get to see how employees act, such as mechanics, supervisors, the owner. You're going to get to meet them pretty often. You're going to get to see how things work on the back side when machines are brought back and they're either damaged or dirty, they need repairs. You're going to get to see how key organization is. You're going to get to learn what different products are, what different machines are, what different terms mean. You're going to get to run a fair amount of equipment. Most yards are going to have a forklift, skid loader, a backhoe, telehandler, or a loader. Maybe all the above, maybe just at least one, but they're going to have something there at all times with forks on it, or something that they can unload different trucks, different material with. You might not get to run one of these right away. You're going to get some training first of all, but sooner or later you're going to be able to get some seat time in one of these machines. It's best to start out small in something like this in a controlled environment where you can really experience what it's like and get a feel for it. There are people around that can help you, such as mechanics or a supervisor, to kind of keep an eye out, give you pointers, and you can get a feel for it in a safe manner. Throughout the day, there's always going to be different people coming in, whether they're picking up material such as fittings or a different bucket. Maybe they're getting gravel they need for a job. Most guys can probably load it themselves, and you can even just take a step back then and watch them do it. Learn how they park their truck to load gravel, or position their trailer so they can load a attachment or a bucket on very easily. You'll get to see a lowboy driver pretty often, see how they get to attach and reattach their lowboy, how they chain down machines, do it properly, make sure it's safe and secure, make sure that their trailers are working properly, lights and everything. You'll get to learn about all sorts of different safety equipment, cones, roadsides, ladders, ditch boxes. You'll get to see what these things look like firsthand. How they look like on the job is going to be a little different than they look like at the shop. You might not even have time right now to apply for a full-time position, or a company might not even really be advertising that this role is needed. It doesn't hurt to go out and ask around. Stop by somewhere, try to talk to them in person, say, hey, are you looking for some extra help maybe on evenings or weekends? You might just be even trying to make a few extra bucks, actually. It can be a good spot to start, a good way to get your foot in with the company. Be willing to work, be willing to help them out. You can really sell your services, tell them you're very organized, you'll help keep them organized. You want to always take your time with running the machines, their equipment. Go slow. You don't be banging things around, damaging them, especially if you're just trying to get some seat time, get used to things. There are going to be moments that aren't as fun as others. Cleaning off machines or wash them, pressure washing is going to be a pretty common role that you'll find yourself doing. Very often machines will come back, they need some major service or repairs done, but they're covered in mud because they broke down on the job site. So usually this is where you'll take it to the wash bay, take your time, wash it out, clean it up real good, so that way the mechanics can actually see what they're doing and it's not going to be a total mess once they bring it in the shop. That's all right, you'll still learn in the process. You'll learn how to clean the machines and care for them. It's just all part of the job. Taking care of the machines, making sure they're washed and clean just like a truck, is going to make them last a lot longer. It's going to prevent rust. It's going to make it more easily to see when something's broken or cracked or damaged. It's just going to help out. Sooner or later, once you put your time in out in the yard, prove yourself worthy. You're going to get some time. You'll be moving different machines, moving different trucks. You'll be getting your feet wet, getting some seat time. But sooner or later, the opportunity is probably going to arise when somebody calls off and on a crew or on a job site, and the company's in a pinch and they need somebody to help them. And that's where you need to be ready to go, ready to shine. Have all your safety gear ready, have some confidence with you, be ready to fill in that need. The position can be called different things in different areas. Yard supervisor is common, construction yard manager, construction shop foreman, yard foreman, many different ways, but basically you can just go on Google really and start searching. A simple search even on Indeed or Glassdoor could give you some more descriptive ideas. It can also give you some base salaries. Most of the time it's projected. Some companies would offer a salary. Let's see if we can find a decent one here that kind of matches the industry. Yeah, let's check this one out. McCoy. So most of the time for qualifications, they do prefer you have a driver's license. It's usually not mandatory, but they do like that you're available. You can drive a machine or a truck if needed, especially if you have to take a pickup truck or somewhere out for parts or something. They like some experience around the warehouse or forklift, but notice it says preferred. It's not really required for all the time. Salary, job description. Safety is going to be the big thing. They're going to want you to receive equipment when entering. Receive it, take photos, make sure nothing's damaged. Check in equipment for service. File in and out records. Assist in loading and unloading equipment. Maintain a current listing of all equipment. This one's huge. A lot of times a foreman or a crew is going to call in looking for a piece of equipment or a special attachment, and they're going to want to know if it's at the shop or if it's on another job, and you're basically going to be the person that's going to have a record of where it is, and you can figure out if you can get it to them or not. Sometimes it's tied up another job. It's not really possible. But if you have a good record, you can at least call the contractor or the crew who has it and find out if you can love it or not. If maybe they're done with it. Who knows? Deliver parts. Report to the branch manager. So this is a pretty good description here of what you can kind of envision yourself doing. Again, just get on Google, start searching around. You can get a lot of information this way. You can also find out if there's a company near you that's looking for something like this. But even if there's not, like I said, it doesn't hurt to go out, and especially if there's somebody that you really have a good feeling about, or they've got a good reputation, they're close by. It doesn't hurt to swing by, talk to them in person, put a feeler out. Even if it's just part-time you're offering on the evenings or weekends, it might be something that they just have in the back of their mind and they might go for. So it doesn't hurt to just go around and talk to people. You never know what doors might open and hey, you might get a start, you might get your leg in, and that might lead to a new career for you.